What's up everyone, RTC Finance here, and today we are going to be talking about credit scores. First, I will tell you what a FICO credit score is, why it's important to have a high score, and I will finish the video by telling you exactly how a FICO score is actually calculated. FICO stands for the Fair Isaac Corporation, and this is an analytics software company who developed a method for calculating credit scores based on information collected by credit reporting agencies such as Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. These credit scores created by FICO are widely used by many types of creditors, including lenders, credit card issuers, and insurance providers to assess your credit risk. That is, how likely you are to repay the money loaned out to you. Now, the reason why it is so important to have a high credit score is because the higher it is, the more likely you'll be approved for things that you need in life, like mortgages, personal loans, credit cards, and car loans. Another reason why you want to keep your credit score as high as possible is because your goal shouldn't be just to get approved for credit, but you want to get good rates and terms from your lender. And the higher your score is, the better the rate will be, and the better the rate is, the more money you will save while paying back whatever you borrowed from the lender. With a lower score, you can expect the exact opposite. Most of the time, you won't even get approved for whatever you are looking for, and if you happen to get approved, it will be with a high rate, which can ultimately cost you thousands of dollars. For example, let's say there's two people, Fred and Max. They both want to buy a used BMW, which costs $23,000. Just like most people, they don't have $23,000 laying around, so both of them are going to apply for a car loan. Fred has a 730 credit score, so he gets approved for a 66-month term with a 1.99% rate. His monthly payment will be $368.22. So if you do the math, in total, he will end up paying $24,302.39, which, as you can see, his total interest ends up being only $1,302.39. Max, however, has a 600 credit score. When he applied, he did get approved, but his terms were very different. He qualified for a 66-month term with a 14.99% rate and a monthly payment of $513.97. If you do the math, the same car would cost Max $33,921.44, which, as you can see, is a lot more than what Fred paid. This same thing happens with your credit cards, mortgages, loans, car insurance, etc. So yeah, moral of the story, it pays to have a high credit score. The first step to making sure you are doing everything you can to increase your score is to understand how it is actually calculated. Payment history is 35% of your score. Not surprisingly, your history of paying bills is one of the most important factors in determining your score. Your payment history includes your on-time and late payments on credit accounts and public records related to non-payments, such as a bankruptcy. Amounts owed is 30% of your score. How much you owe on credit accounts, such as installment loans and credit cards, compared to how much available credit you have, is the second biggest thing that determines your credit score. To maximize your score, you want your credit usage to always be under 30% of your available limit. Length of credit history is 15% of your score. So the average age of all of your accounts are worth about 15%. Credit mix is 10% of your score. This includes the types of accounts you have, such as credit card accounts, mortgage loans, and retail loans. It's definitely not a key factor, but it's still considered in formulating your score. New credit is the last thing that influences your score, and it is 10% of your score. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful, feel free to subscribe and drop me a like. I would definitely appreciate that.